Hey there, Tiffany Thomas with wealthytiffany.com, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about what to do with $1,000 right now in 2019. And before we dive in, if you are ready for financial freedom right now, comment freedom below in the comments. And if you are serious about fast-tracking your financial freedom, click the link below this video in the description and I can help you do that. All right, so let's dive in and talk about what to do with $1,000 right now. And the reason I said we is because I'm doing a video collaboration with Jennifer over at Mama Furfur. And I am super excited to do this because we are both passionate about personal finance and creating that financial and time freedom for ourselves. So let me have Jennifer introduce herself to you really quick.
Hi there, my name is Jennifer from mamafurfur.com. I have a channel that's actually based in Glasgow in Scotland. I'm a huge fan of Tiffany's channel. I love everything she's doing to help people invest and basically be smarter with their money to get financial and time freedom. I have that passion here in the UK. I create content that's all about personal finance, investing and success, living and mindset too. I like to think I give the UK spin on it. It's an honour to be collabing with Tiffany on this video and comparing how exactly we would spend £1,000 or $1,000. So once you've watched Tiffany's video, I would really love if you would hop over to my channel, Mama Furfur, and check out what would I do with £1,000 and how would I recommend you invest, spend or save it.
Okay, that is Jennifer with Mama Furfur, who is amazing. And I am going to post a link to her video in the description below my video so that once you finish this video, you can go over and check out what she recommends to do with $1,000 or £1,000. All right, so let's dive right in. And I know everyone is in a different situation, so I kind of broke this down into sections. So depending on where you're at with money, you may want to do something different with $1,000. So the first thing I want to talk about is making sure you have an emergency fund. So if you do not have any money in the bank and you are living paycheck to paycheck, I would honestly recommend setting up an emergency fund, just having essentially cash on hand or in the bank, so that when something does go wrong, when there is an emergency, then you have money to take care of that and you're not going into debt to take care of this emergency, whether it's a water heater that goes out or you need to buy new tires for your car. There's a ton of different things that could go wrong. So that would be my first recommendation. If you don't have any savings on hand, I would actually put that into a savings account. And I personally use Ally for my savings account. So you could easily put $1,000 into a savings account so you're taken care of for your emergencies. And then the second thing that I want to talk about is if you have high interest debt. For example, maybe if you have credit card debt that is carrying a 20% interest rate on the credit card, I would actually recommend taking that $1,000 and putting that toward your debt and paying that down. Because if you invest in the stock market, it usually returns an average of 8%. So you're not going to be making more than 20%, which is what your credit card interest rate would be, if you invest that money. So I would recommend paying down any high interest debt that you might have. And then the third thing, if you don't have high interest debt, maybe you have some low interest debt and you're concerned about that. Maybe you have a car loan that's at 3 or 4%. I actually would recommend investing your money instead of paying off that debt, because you can make more investing it than just paying off that 3 or 4% interest rate, because you would be making on average 8% in the stock market. So let's talk about how to make your money work for you. If you already have your emergency fund set up and you've paid off your high interest debt and you want to make your money work for you, this is what I would recommend. And the first thing I would recommend is if you want to keep it very simple, then I would recommend investing in the stock market. And you can buy an ETF, an exchange traded fund, for around $150. There's a really popular one that I like. It's called VTI, is the ticker symbol, which stands for the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. It goes for about $150 per share. So you could invest in that and buy about 6 shares of that and leave that in your account. And there's different ways to invest in the stock market through either an IRA or a Roth IRA, 401k, or just a brokerage account. And I talk about all of those different accounts in my other videos. So if you have questions about those accounts, please look at my other videos and I explain exactly what they are and how you can invest in them. But I would take that $1,000 and simply invest it in the stock market and just buy the total stock market ETF and watch that grow over time. And you can continue to add to it over time as you have extra money to invest. Now, if you want to be a little more hands-on, I would actually recommend investing in individual stocks. So if there is a company that you're familiar with and you really like, you could actually buy that company's stock. You can invest in that. So you could spend $1,000 buying a company, buying shares of a company that you are interested in, that you think is going to grow over time. And if you have questions about how to do that, how to buy individual stocks, I do have a course on that. It's called Buy Your First Stock in 48 Hours. So I'll leave a link below and you can check that out if you are interested. And then the third way that you could make your money work for you is to invest that $1,000 into education. And I really find this very valuable because the more you know, the smarter you become and the better you can continue to invest your money. So if there is some type of course that you want to take, for example, my stock market course, you could do that. Or maybe if you're interested in real estate, you could take a real estate course. Or you could purchase books on these subjects. Or you could hire a mentor to help you gain some knowledge so that you can become smarter and learn how to invest your money to make really high returns and not be so worried about it. Those are kind of 3 different ways that you could invest your money, invest this $1,000. And you can even combine all of those. So you could have a combination. You could invest a little bit in the VTI, that ETF, exchange traded fund, and you could buy a stock as well, an individual stock. And you could also invest in a course that can help you become more educated with investing your money. So if you have $1,000, you can do a combination of all of those things if that interests you. That is what I would do with $1,000. And you guys, if you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with someone else who needs to hear this information. And I want to know what you are going to do with your $1,000. So put it in the comments below. And if you guys have other ideas about what you want me to create content about, please post that in the comments below so I can continue to make videos that you want to see. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That will really help me out. And don't forget to head over to Mama Furfur's channel to see what she would recommend you do with $1,000 right now. And if you are really serious about fast-tracking your financial freedom, make sure and click the link below this video in the description so that I can help you do that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks!